Hey folks, we're live tonight just north of Monte Alto, one of the areas in the valley that's still considered abnormally dry. No real drought, but abnormally dry, which is really not bad considering some of the stages of drought we've been in the past. And of course, a year ago we had so much rain that there was no issues, but this area is still dealing with just a little bit of drier than normal conditions of the soil, the sugarcane crops and things like that, but not a big issue. Now let's look at what NOAA is predicting for the next month, for the month of December. And as you take a peek at it, it suggests that we will be, well, drier than normal perhaps, certainly not wetter than normal. If you look at southeast Texas over to Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, over there, wetter than normal conditions. But here, normal or it's hard to say, but certainly no big rain expected here during the month of December. So what is normal for the valley for the month of December? Well, typically we'd have a little more than an inch of rain across most of the area. These show you rainfall totals that we have on 30-year averages across the valley. And you can see it's not all that much, inch and a quarter, inch and a half in Harlingen. But, so if we're right at that, that would keep us a little bit below normal for the year because we're still running behind across most of the valley for the year, but that's the outlook. So pretty much average conditions, and that's where we would be if we hold on to that through the next few days. Now today, here's your SatRad, and it shows what's going on across the state and across the valley rather, and it's pretty quiet. The clouds really thickened up in a hurry today. We started with a little sunshine this morning, but then the clouds took over, and satellite and radar really shows that across the region, and that put a lid on temperatures. We didn't warm up much. Temperatures for the most part stayed in the 70s, and that's where we are right now. 71 at Weslaco, Edinburgh out at the airport 71, 73 on the island, 72 the latest reading out of Harlingen. Now as we look to the future, I think you notice that our rain chances do go up. We're looking at about a 40% probability tomorrow, and then 60-70 for Saturday, Sunday. I still think there's a chance that if you're going to be going to the parade on Saturday in McAllen, you may be okay. I would take some rain gear along, but I think there's a decent chance that during the parade we'll be okay. But just as a backup, take something just in case you know what that's like. And then Sunday, a decent chance of rain as well, about a 70% probability. Let's look at future track and watch how things kind of pan out over the next couple of days. I think tomorrow the clouds just thicken up. The southeast wind kicks in, and there'll be enough moisture, a little warm front kind of sneaks through. That combination gives us the chance for a couple of showers. Best chance probably in the eastern part of the valley as future track reflects tomorrow. Now, Friday night into Saturday, still a lot of moisture around. And notice future track is not real bullish on the rain, especially the first part of the day on Saturday. But as we go through the day and into the nighttime hours, I think the chance will go up. It's just a question of how early in the nighttime hours. There you are at 10 o'clock, definitely showing showers in the region by then. And then here comes our front. And Sunday is a big question mark. What temperature is going to be like Sunday? It could be a whole lot warmer in the lower valley than the upper valley earlier, and then we should equalize probably as the day goes on. But that front that's going to form basically right on top of us will divide the valley for a while. And while we're calling for temperatures much cooler on Sunday, it may not start that way, especially in the lower valley. Future track temperature shows that overnight tonight we don't cool off as much as last night. Readings bottom out tonight mainly in the 60s across the area. By 8 o'clock we're back in the low 70s already. And by afternoon readings climb back up into the upper 70s and low 80s. Another warm day in the valley for early December. And then tomorrow night, very mild. Temperatures tomorrow night stay in the mid-70s. During the daytime on Saturday, a very warm day. Not exactly holiday-like for the holiday parade, but look off in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. See that line there where the orange turns to green? Here comes that front. And as we go through the daytime on Sunday, notice that at 4 a.m. it's 59 in Rio Grande City, but still 74 on the beach. And by afternoon, I think we all cool off. Look at the readings falling into the 60s. The European model says we may stay warmer all day, but I think more than likely some of that cool air will push in, cooling us off for Sunday. Here's a look at the 3-day highs. We're going in the 70s and even 80s the next couple of days, but then 60s on Sunday. The high on Sunday is 69 degrees. So you see a big cool down courtesy of that front. Again, it may not start that way on Sunday. It's possible you could, especially near the coast, wake up to warmer temperatures, cooling off as the day goes on. Big picture, just a quick view of what's going on across the country, what's going to happen across Texas. Low pressure is going to develop right on top of us, and it's going to be maybe just a little to the north, and most of the rain will be to our north. Most of it, but probably not all of it. We'll see spotty showers here, but boy, if you're traveling up toward Houston and southeast Texas the next couple of days, you are going to run into rain. If you stay here, it's just spotty stuff. There's that front kind of dissecting the valley bisecting the valley on Sunday. It pushes on through then on Monday, and then drier air builds in for a couple of days. So let's jump forward. Let's go to the forecast and show what's going on, because I think tonight is a pretty mild night. At the coast, temperatures cool a little, not a lot. The rest of the valley, 66 for a low under, we'll just call it mostly cloudy skies. Tomorrow back to 81 with a few showers. It's not heavy, it's not widespread, but there'll be spotty stuff around. Again, the best chance in the coastal counties, Cameron and Willacy. The next 7 days, temperatures are up and down. They are all over the place. Take a look, and we climb up into the 80s, then we drop off dramatically on Sunday, and that's, of course, contingent on exactly where that front forms and moves away. Back into the 80s for early next week, and then look at Thursday, only 64 for a high. That next front pushes through, should cool things off significantly for the end of next week. So rain-wise, a shot Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Best chance is probably Sunday. Temperature-wise, Saturday's a very warm day, Sunday cooler, and then the next shot of cool air comes the middle part of next week. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast, live from just north of Monte Alto. Tim Smith, Channel 5 News at 6.